Welcome, welcome, welcome. April, what's up, my TCG fam? Everybody, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. This is Audit Tuesday. Audit Tuesday here in the TCG world. And I'm trying to figure out how to take this banner off. Just come out of here. Stage, bam. All right, is that going to do it right there? There we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is April. What's up, my TCG fam? We are in the house. It is Tuesday. Can everybody hear me? Let me make sure that I can hear myself. How about that? Okay, let's go, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on in. Come on in. Let's do this. All right, let's see. What's up? What's up? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, so it's good. Everything's good. All right. All right, as you come in, please like the video. This is our second Audit Tuesday. Second Audit Tuesday. Now it's going to be a little different than last week. Let me figure it out. Now it's going to be a little different than. All right. All right, so. Hey, 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 hey. All right, so we are in. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I am April. What's up, my TCG fam? This is our second Audit Tuesday. All right. So, yeah, so this is about, this was originated to represent our auditors on YouTube. So last week, our opening Audit Tuesday, we gave a big shout out to Eli. Because Eli is he's probably one of the more, we call him our Scarface of auditors. He's our Scarface of auditors, okay? Some like his style of making police accountable, and some don't, and that's fine. His style is a little trenchy. Let me say that. I'm from the trenches, so I say, it's a little different. It's aggressive, but that's his style. And as long as you're getting the job done, that's what matters the most. So that's what I think. Now this week, we are actually giving a shout out to a more subtle auditor. This guy I've been watching for probably the past, I'm going to say year. I'm going to say the past year. And this guy, when he started, I think I brought him up last week too, but he started out kind of, he was much more subtle than he is now. I will say that. But the way he started, he was kind of, subtle in his approach and everything, and he, as he continued with his auditing, he started to become more comfortable, and more confident in what he was doing because he knew what he was doing was right. He's fighting for our rights, ours, everybody, our constitutional rights. So as he, got going a little bit better, a little bit more, as he did it more, you started to see him break out of his shell. He was in a shell. So he broke out of his shell. He's not rude. He's not got manners. He calls people sir, ma'am. His approach is a lot different than, let's say, Eli, but as long as he's getting the job done. And this man, I've seen some times where now James, his name is James. This is from Tyrant the Terminator. Let's give him a shout out. Tyrant Terminator Audits. His channel is Tyrant Terminator Audits. Shout out Tyrant Terminator. His name is James. Okay, James is he's a big guy. He is very sweet. He's a very sweet. When I say sweet now, because I know a lot of guys don't like to be called sweet, but he has manners. He's very polite in his approach. He has he makes sure that no one can say, okay, he came in here disrespecting us. Nope, can't say that about James. Nope. James is strictly fighting for the rights of the people, period. So I just wanted to give our second Audit Tuesday. I wanted to give a shout out to James. We're going to play a little clip of James this week, actually. We're not going to go, I would have gone back into one of my more favorite. We're going to just be surprised together. We're going to play something for the most recent that we can find anyway. Just a little bit, because, of course, I want you to support the auditors out here. So, to watch the full videos of any of the auditors that we thank and give shouts out to, you want to make sure that you go to their channel and give the real shout out to them on their channel. However, here at April TCG, we are Tuesday night. We're representing for the auditors that are out here making sure that these tyrants are being held accountable. That's right. All right. Doing the stuff that we are too scared to do. How about that? Right. A lot of us too scared to do what they do. They are actually putting their lives in danger a lot of times. All right. So we're representing. Let's pull up some information. Let's pull up a clip. Now, today is we're going to get off track just a little bit. We want to first let's go ahead and finish up. We first going to give shout out to James. And then I want to go into something else that hit the atmosphere maybe about a week ago. I'll show you something that happened here in the state of Georgia. It came to the forefront. It came online to social media about a week ago. And we're going to put him on blast. Put him on blast. We're going to make these tyrants accountable. All right, so let me pull up some information. Give me just a moment. Let me turn off my camera a little bit for a moment. Just a moment. Turn off the camera. All right, so we still here. I'm getting all set up and ready. Excuse me. So what's up? How is everybody doing? As you come in, like I said, like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I have a second channel that I also work on. It's more on the personal side of me. So I just, keep the two separate. But yeah. So I've been working on that channel. Getting a lot of a lot of feedback, a lot of people joining in on that channel. I like it. Happy with it. All right, Tyrant, we appreciate you, my man. All right, so his channel is Tyrant Terminator Audit. And great. All right, so just a disclaimer, the videos are intended for news and educational purposes only. Keep that in mind. All right, so and I did join. I was in Tyrant Terminator Audits. James does lives every Sunday at 2 o'clock. I was there this past Sunday. I didn't want to disrespect his live. I wanted to invite people over to our, Audit Tuesday, but I didn't want to, of course, disrespect his live. I just gave like a super chat and just said, Audit Tuesday, 7 o'clock p.m. That's all I did. Hopefully that was okay with James. Mad respect to James. All right, so let's see. All right, so we're gonna go to one from 6 days ago is what we're gonna do. Yeah. So we're gonna click on this right here. And all right, let me share my screen. All right, let me turn my camera back on. Excuse me. Okay. As you see, this is his logo, Tyrant Terminator. And let me rewind it just a little bit. I don't want you to miss how he opens up his videos. So cool. Very original. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. All right. Ready? Here we go. Terminator!
It was good, GTA family. Back at y'all with another one. And today we at the Grundy County Administration Center, Grundy County, Illinois. We're just getting ready to see if they respect our rights to record in public.
Now, James have traveled. I've watched several. Well, I watched some. He was here. I think it was like last year. He was here in Georgia, and he did do a few videos of auditing right here in Atlanta. So, you know, he does travel. Most of his videos are based out of Illinois. That's where he's from.
To make sure our rights are not infringed on anyone
Or any
at any time.
at any
Let's go
time.
see.
I love the way he talks. He's so cool and smooth.
The first time I did it, I drove through the front door of Moses Hot Dogs. Because I got in the truck and pulled down, I went back. Luckily, I just took my foot off the brake, I didn't step on the gas.
Now notice his approach, James' approach. He'll go into a building, he'll start like, recording the footage of the posters, the brochures, everything on the bulletin boards that is available to the public. So he goes in with respect, mad respect. He goes in like he is disseminating information to the public. So take a look.
And started to roll, I'm like, whoop, that's not what I want to do. So.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Excuse me.
You ready?
People. Sorry about that.
118.
Yeah, they're all fancy. You said, I mean, a vision you had is got nine four here.
Veteran Assistance Commission.
You can't go back that way if you're just, that's patient confidentiality back there, so you can't go back in that area.
Where about?
That whole side of the building is medical, so it's privacy act, you can't go back in that area.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back into any offices, just gonna stay in the lobby like right
No,
here.
that's fine, if you're in the lobby, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in any offices, so all this is.
The hallways and everything on this side of the building is all privacy act.
Not the hallway. I can understand the office, but not the hallway.
Patients back there, so you can't,
Yeah, I know, but they're in the office, right? They're in the back.
Not always. They're moving between offices and stuff like that. So
Well, yeah, but I mean, I still can go back there. I can still access. I mean, if you want to check with a manager just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I can.
are you YouTubing or what?
Just recording, walking around, trying to documenting. That's about it.
You
Should be good
know,
to go, right?
the funny thing is, like this guy said, "Are you YouTubing or what?" Because people are, they're getting onto auditors. They work on YouTube. They disseminate information on YouTube. A lot of information is being disseminated on YouTube, on social media. So it was like, "Are you YouTubing?" And the reason he said that is because he sees that James has knowledge, has more knowledge than the average citizen. Because if we walked our butts in there, most of us, if we walked in there and we were looking around just to see, say we were looking around to see what they offer in this building, and we were stopped, like this man stopped. If we were stopped before we even went down a hallway, it did not say personnel only. It did not have any signs or anything like that. And if we were stopped and the man said, "Oh, hallway's private, can't go, medical, whatever," we would be like, "Oh, excuse me." You know what I'm saying? So because James was like, "What? Hallways are not private. I'm not going into any offices or anything." So that's why the man said, "Oh, you're YouTubing or what?" Because he sees, okay, this is not just the regular citizen that I talk to every day and tell him the hallways are private.
Yeah.
Okay. The Department of Human Services. What's the nursing director? Oh, okay. I'm sorry?
Were you looking for somebody?
No, no one in particular.
Oh, okay.
Just walking around. You're the director?
Yes.
Nursing director?
Yes.
Okay. Check for children before opening the door. Let you know.
See, he's very respectful. Like I said, he's he's probably one of the most respectful
Sorry?
auditors that
Did you need help?
No.
that I
Are you
have
going
seen.
Well, really everywhere. The entire building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did someone know you're here?
I'm not. A couple of people might know I'm here. What? Are you like the director or
No.
manager or something?
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
see people walking around. We ask them
Oh, okay.
what they're doing.
Oh, okay. I can understand. Yeah, just walking around the whole building.
Okay. Are you with a company or something? Or?
I don't really want to get into those type of questions and answers. Just want to be able to do what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. I'll probably just tell somebody you're here though.
Okay. So she's gonna probably have to tell somebody I'm here. Uh, we've seen 2 or 3 personnel already. Hello, how you doing? All right, pretty good. Oh, okay.
That I'm aware of.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she told the security, obviously. So everything should be good to go.
The best way to attract high ticket coaching clients is not to spend all your time and money on social media content creation.
Hello.
Can I help you find something?
No, I didn't really need any help. Are you? Appreciate it though.
Hi, can I help you?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. this is the Office of Education. So it's like they have like several different entities in this one building.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
All right. How are you?
Good.
You know, one thing about it, these auditors, when they're doing a video, they are actually in the places, especially when you're like mannerable and respectful, like James. It's no telling how long he's probably in these places just to. In some places now, some places they probably right up front, like, hey, being stupid. But most places, James probably it takes probably a lot for people to, you know, come at him in the wrong way.
Yeah. So we'll probably
So good.
on one of these offices.
Walls are pertinent and whatnot, the rest of your building, more so than anything.
Yeah, kind of do, but yeah, some.
That's a foyer.
All right, so notice he said FOIA. So, and that's usually what James does. He'll, go around filming the public accessible areas, and then usually before he leaves, he'll like request a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act.
Should be good to go. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Can I help you?
Sorry?
Can I help you?
Nah, I need any help. What's your name?
What are you videotaping?
Just everything
There we
that I can
go.
see.
It
That's
just
okay, right?
take
Why
one
not?
stupid
Where am I
person.
going?
Look,
What's your name, sir? I mean, you haven't even
look, like
identified
James is a
yourself. You
kid. Did
said
you
follow
notice
you.
that? Pay attention to what this man just did. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm so passionate about following these auditors, and I appreciate them for man, oh man, I appreciate them. This is why. These tyrants right here. Do you see that man? He was dismissive. That man did not say, "Hey, how are you doing? My name is Earl. What is your name? Can I help you with something?" Like all the other people. Can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Which is the mannerable thing to do when you see a member of the public in a public building. This man's like, nah. He didn't even say, "Follow me, sir." He didn't say it. He just like he's directing a little kid, like this is a kindergarten classroom. Like, I don't appreciate that. And thank you, James, for your work. Look, now James could have, if it was, a little more on the aggressive side, auditors. Uh, well, I'm not gonna say on the aggressive side, auditors, because the purpose of this is to show us how these people truly act. But like a regular citizen, they have every right to just keep going doing what they were doing and keep walking that way, because this man didn't even speak in English. He didn't even say, "Follow me. We have to go to the lobby," or "Let's check with the lobby," or he didn't say anything that was meant. When you don't, you get what you give. You get what you give. So if you want to act like an ignorant person, like you don't have anyone to answer to, like you don't have a boss, like I'm not a member of the public, like I don't pay taxes, like I'm not a taxpayer, like I don't pay your salary. If you don't act like that, I don't have any right to even acknowledge that you're there. James asked him what was his name. The man did not even answer. He just like, like, yeah.
Yeah. Who is this guy? You First Amendment?
Who is this guy?
Yeah, educate him, man, because this guy here, man, this guy. You still don't want to identify yourself, sir?
Got nothing better to do?
You don't want to identify yourself? You want to
Disrespectful.
be unprofessional, huh?
What did he say?
Ah, you's a goofy.
Wait, what did this man say? Go what?
You's a
I want to hear what he said. Disrespectful. Like, don't you know you could lose your job like that? You don't disrespect a member of the public.
Can I help you?
See,
Nah, I need any help.
let's see what
What's
this
your
man.
name?
Let's see what he's.
What are you videotaping?
You don't have nothing better to do.
Just everything that I can see. That's okay, right?
No. Come on.
Why not? Where am I going?
Follow me.
What's your name, sir? I mean, you haven't even identified yourself, and you said follow you.
Hey, sir. Yeah, who's this guy? He's First Amendment guy.
Who's this guy? And look,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
educate
First
him, man,
Amendment
because
guy.
this guy here, man, this guy. You still don't want to identify yourself, sir?
Got nothing better to do?
You don't want to identify yourself?
Go buy some clothes.
You want to be unprofessional, huh?
What
He's
did
a
he say?
goofy.
Go put on some clothes. What did he say?
He's a straight up
What
goofy,
he's
man.
so imagine how he
Wow.
treats regular people without a camera, without their phone videotaping. Man, that man is
my
probably the
goodness,
rudest
God,
person
man.
in
You
that
can't
whole
make some of
building.
this stuff up, man.
Yeah.
I just say he's a straight up professional.
I don't know
To
about
the
anybody else,
third
but
degree.
some of these videos, like it just stings my butt.
He told me to go buy some clothes.
Go buy some clothes. Like, how dare you judge somebody's clothing, a member of the public?
They're actually closed for lunch.
You close for lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It says from 12 to 1, right?
Yeah.
So at 1, you guys are reopening?
Yes.
Okay.
The only reason it was open a while ago is because we had some workers in.
Right, because I seen the guy just come out. So
Yeah.
if you guys were alarmed, you guys could ask me what I was doing. You didn't have to. Who was this young man?
That's okay.
Because I need to file a complaint on him.
That's right.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
just need to know his name.
On who?
The dude that just approached me, that came out of this office,
Oh, I don't know who approached you. I didn't see.
the taller guy.
I have no idea.
Oh, really?
I
Really,
don't.
is
Or,
that
are
many
you
people
trying
in
to
that
protect him?
office?
I'm
No,
just
I
being honest.
don't.
Oh, really?
I know.
Is
Oh,
that
okay,
many
'cause
people that work in that office that she don't know who the tall guy is? How many tall people is it in this world today?
Just one in that office. If you want to check real quick.
What's up? I don't think there's really that.
I'm just trying to see what's the young man's name that's just approached me. Obviously, he had a problem with me recording, but
I don't know.
okay, because I need to
don't
file
know.
a complaint on him, so I definitely need his name.
Okay.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, so we was just in this office, TTA family.
See, the thing is, unfortunately, James, I love your demeanor. I love your approach. I have so much respect for you. Me, on the other hand, that's why I don't go out here doing this. I rather represent these auditors right here on the computer online. I rather showcase them like this because let me tell you something. I don't have that kind of like I think that I treat others the way they treat me, and I would probably end up disrespecting people. Like I don't like people being dismissive. I like respect. I like if I see you respect. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
They just closed. I guess it's 12 o'clock. They open back up at 1. So we're definitely going to hang around because I think that was just extremely unprofessional for him to
It was. And he
speak to a member of
insulted
the
you
public like
too.
that.
Yeah.
But he was
Exactly.
salty. That's
Very salty.
what it was. He was saltier than a
Ooh.
peanut because
Mhm.
obviously he thought the security was going to do some type of flexing or
Right
something.
on. Right on. That's
And
exactly what it was.
absolutely not.
All
Let's
right.
see,
So
the
we're gonna
security
fast
might
forward
know
just
his
a little.
name.
Like I said, to see James's full videos, you would need to go to his website, his
Could we
channel.
use your house to
We're just
trial our
representing. We don't
24-hour
want to play
bathroom
all his
upgrade system?
material.
We're looking for homeowners within valid states to test.
Which young man?
The last one that I was walking up.
I don't know him, he's new.
Oh, you don't know him
I know who he is, but I don't know him by name.
by name? Okay, but he's like superintendent?
I don't believe so.
Because I'm just trying to figure out
Man,
his name to see who
I'm gonna tell
I
you who
file
that
a
reminds
complaint
me of. I'm gonna tell you who that reminds me of. That reminds me of Kimberly Turner. Kimberly Turner. Kimberly Turner. That works for the Bibb County Board of Education. Kimberly Turner. She needs some corrective action. Let me just say that.
with because that was just totally unprofessional for him to, behave in that manner.
You gotta realize we don't get
Look,
this around here.
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get it or not. Respect is respect. Professionalism is professionalism. When you're in the office, from the time you clock in to the time you end, you are supposed to respect the public. You work for the public. Hello? Hello? It doesn't matter if something brand new comes in there. It doesn't matter if somebody comes in with a yellow umbrella taped to their head.
People don't come in here and do what you're doing.
I understand.
And so it makes them nervous. So
Makes you nervous because
and
you're
they don't
different.
understand it. And
Ugh.
I'm not making
You're
excuses. I
different.
didn't
You're
hear the
making me
conversation
nervous.
between the
You're
two of
making
you,
me
so I don't
nervous.
know.
He just didn't want to identify, then he just started
Yeah.
trying to.
Well, he doesn't have to identify himself, just like you don't.
Well, he works for the public. He definitely do. I
Yeah.
guarantee.
What? Oh,
I can guarantee it.
Not really. You're not here in a public official capacity. You're not here to see him. You're just here to videotape and try to get reactions from people.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not trying to
wow.
exercise rights.
I didn't say that, did I?
Well, you should have though, because when you say I'm trying to get reactions, it seems like I'm doing something nefarious.
No.
Hello.
You see, I'm just exercising
James
a
is so
right.
intelligent. Like, don't play him. Don't
Dealt
play
with
him.
this for years.
Don't play
Oh,
him,
okay.
dude.
Well, you should know. I heard you tell him. That's a First
Don't
Amendment
play
guy.
him.
But if you
Don't play
know, if
James.
you even knew security when I
Mm.
came in, why did you try to give me directives on where I couldn't go?
Hello.
Because there's patients back there.
Yeah, but I mean that still doesn't.
I'm just trying to protect them. I don't care with,
Right.
that you're doing it. I just don't want the patients.
Oh,
They have a right to privacy.
Oh,
And
okay.
they do move
How you
around the
doing, man?
hallways.
All right.
They do move around the hallways, so they have an expectation of privacy.
But not in public though. That's the only thing.
Well, yes and no. It's not public when they come in and go down to their rooms.
Also, when they're walking to their rooms, that makes the hallway private.
Somewhat. I'm not saying it 100%, no.
Okay.
But
It is what it is.
until they change it up and put restrictive doors on the access, then yeah.
Exactly.
It's wide open.
Until they do that. Exactly. You just said it. So until that is restricted, until that is a restricted area, then a member of the public, even a person that's exercising his First Amendment rights, yeah.
Right.
That's
what it was.
I can guarantee you when the next building's.
Now you're right here. You have the coroner's office.
Move on a little bit.
And we get his name like that. He was told. He said, yeah, go buy some clothes.
So inappropriate.
Man, TTA, y'all
Totally
know how I
inappropriate.
get down.
Now, if James was a regular person, anyway.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. What can I do for you?
Veterans Assistance Commission?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Just walking around documenting the day.
okay.
Still got a few more minutes out before we go back over into the superintendent's office. It's a conference room, it's dark in there. Before we head back over there, file out for you. Hello. Planning, zoning, building, environmental health. No. Thanks a lot, though. That lady right there is talking to security about us. It's all good, though. Yeah, we're still waiting for them to open up down here. Get our FOIA. Get this guy's name, and we'll be ready to book on out.
And let me just say this, okay? So, unlike now, if James was in a place like New York City or Atlanta or just a place where there's a more diverse community, then it would be a little different. But because James is in, honestly, I mean, this is just being honest, being real. Okay, so James is in areas where you don't see too many of our kind. As you can see, I've only seen one other than James. You don't, he's got this deep voice, So these people are kind of like, what? I can just imagine some of these folks. Anyway, let's that's a whole nother situation.
If I was a betting man, TTA family.
You too, Greg. Matt knows you. You're a Coal City guy.
If I was a betting
I'm
man.
from Morris, and it's 7 degrees of
Hey,
separation.
there's the
Yeah,
police.
that's how we
Let's
go
see
to,
what's going on from here. All right, let's
To me, man, more of the same.
okay.
So
Doing like an audit or something?
just try to exercise rights, man. And I had some pushback, obviously, from the personnel back there. So, I mean, what did they actually say on 911?
I don't know. They just said that there was somebody in here recording.
Oh, wow. Oh, is this deputy with you right here?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, he's a sergeant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I like I said, it's more of the same, man. I'm walking around documenting the building.
Sure.
Like I said, they got some pushback. Obviously, they don't want me. They obviously don't want me here, but.
Yes, they just don't understand.
But,
Look, the security are still making
Well,
excuses
maybe they need
because
someone
you
who
don't
can educate them.
understand.
Deputy,
You
would you
don't
be
want to
interested in doing
understand. How
that
about
today,
that?
sir?
Yeah, I'll go back and talk.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
And we got Sergeant there. How you doing, Sergeant?
Good, what's up?
I was informing your partner here, man. They obviously don't want me here today. We're exercising rights, walking around, just, a couple of pushback. Personnel did give me some pushback back there about, walking around. And this young man tried to a little bit tell him what I was doing, and they became upset. So
Okay.
I was saying, what did they actually say on 911 to you guys?
He called me young. I like that.
Yeah, I always do that to everybody just to be respectful. So.
He's he's very respectful. That's
Okay.
James.
What's your name and badge number, sorry?
Sergeant Chesra. What's your name?
First name's James. I'll give you James.
What is it?
James.
James?
Yeah. And you, officer?
Deputy Horechko.
Horechko? Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the superintendent's office to open back up so I can file a FOIA and possibly a complaint against a young man. And we'll be good to go.
Sounds good to me. Who was it that you spoke to back here?
It was a taller guy. He went in the superintendent's office. They told me it was closed for lunch.
Oh, okay. So you just went in there.
Yeah.
Were they the ones who?
Yeah. They I think so, because I had like maybe 20 minutes ago, me and him met right here. And he was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I was telling him, and he was like, "Follow me to the security." And the security was like, "Man, it's the First Amendment guy. Leave him alone." And he became butthurt. So, yeah. So I had just tried to go back, but they said they're closed for lunch. 1 o'clock, they should be open.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from
All
9
right,
a.m. to
guys.
10:45 a.m. on most
Sorry.
weekdays, I can show you one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you need to talk to somebody?
Yeah, I just needed to file a FOIA. Yeah, just try to file a FOIA.
Yeah, you can go on.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. You just need to file a FOIA request.
Yeah, for the young man. I'm not really sure where he's. Is the young man still here? The taller guy?
There's no young men here.
I don't want to call him old. I say young for respect.
Oh, okay.
So the taller guy, is he here?
Are you gonna write it down?
Write down my request?
Yeah.
Yes, but I need his name in order to fill out my FOIA request. Oh, there he is. There.
Look at her.
You don't need his name.
Yeah, I do.
He's the only man that works here.
Well, I just wanted to, because I
The
need to file a
only man,
complaint
and
as well.
he told. Wait.
For what?
Because he was totally
Hold
rude.
on. This lady just said he's the only man that works there. This man, James, just told at the beginning, the other lady, the tall man. She said it's a lot of tall men. What's going on? Are these people for real? Do they know that they're being recorded? Rude.
Just a few moments ago in the hallway.
There's laws against being rude.
Not laws, but you're at work. So that was unprofessional for him to be rude
Wait,
to a
what
member
did
of the
she
public
say?
for no reason.
Thank
How was he
you.
rude?
Ooh,
Write down my
way that
request.
you're being recorded.
Yeah, but I need
Rude.
his
How about
name
that?
in order to fill out my FOIA request. Oh, there
Look
he
at
there
her.
he is.
Dismissive.
You don't need his name.
Yeah, I do.
He's the only man that works here.
Well, I just wanted to, because I need to file a
So on
complaint
a
as well.
complaint, you're supposed to put the only man that
Complaint for
works.
what?
Because he was totally rude
Complaint
just
for
a few
what?
moments ago in the hallway.
There's laws against being rude.
Not laws, but you're at work. So that was unprofessional for him to be rude to a member of the public for no reason.
Look,
How was he rude?
Things that he said.
now you want to know? You don't, James, don't
Didn't want to identify.
talk to her any further.
Just
Find the person you're supposed to file a
That's how you
complaint with, not her.
So can't get his name.
Is there a law against being rude?
Well, that's
Are you
public record that I'm
serious?
asking you. That should be
Imagine
readily
how they
available
treat
right
the
now.
public.
If you conceal it, then that's a felony. I'm just being honest. That's the law.
That's a felony?
Yeah, if you conceal a public record. No, I'm not a lawyer. I still know the rights and laws, though. I don't need to be a lawyer.
Are you a lawyer?
But it's on you if you want to conceal.
Child, imagine people that go into this office for service for real. Imagine. I would not want to encounter that frowned up lady who is very miserable with her job, who is not happy that she cannot boss James around. And this is a member of the public. That lady probably, people walk in there, and I'm going to tell you something. This was a long time ago when I was very young. And you know, when you're young, well, not these today young, because today young folks, y'all got it going on. Okay, y'all stand y'all ground. But back in the day, young, we didn't have as much confidence. Let me say that. So I walked into this. I was trying to get some information about a business license that I wanted to, apply for. So I went into the city hall, the building that has the applications for the business license. And I walked in there and I went over to the wall because a friend of mine had already went in there and they said, oh yeah, the applications are over on the left side of the wall. When you walk in, go to the left. It's right over there, all the applications. Okay, so this was for like one of those like home-based type of businesses. Okay, so anyway, walked in the office. There's a desk right there, just like in this office, the desk with the receptionist, whatever. And then on the left, just like my friend said, there's a wall of different types of business license forms. So I walked over, as I'm walking over to the left, the lady said, what are you looking for? She didn't say, hi, how are you doing? Can I help you? Can I assist you? Whatever. I said, oh, I'm looking for the form for the business license at home, whatever, for the home-based business license. Oh, you can't have a home-based business. You can Oh my goodness. And I don't know if maybe I had worded it incorrectly, but there's plenty of businesses that's based out of people's where they use the home address for their anyway. So instead of giving me the application, she was just so rude. This lady was, oh my gosh, she was so rude, so nasty. And because I was young and very intimidated by her attitude and her dismissiveness, I actually just, walked on out and went on about my business. Went out the building, didn't even get what I needed, didn't ask further questions because I was just, and that's what they want. They want to just be dismissive. They want to treat you with a lack of respect because they feel like they don't have anybody to answer to. And we have a right as a member of the public. If we're needing some assistance, we need proper assistance. We need someone to um, treat us with respect. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's someone that's 20 years old and maybe they misname the form that they're looking for. How about give them a little assistance? Maybe you're looking for this, or well, let me see what let's look over here. How about be more helpful? How about treat a member of the public with respect, right? Because that's what you want. You want to be treated with respect. Look at her. Ugh, what a nasty lady. I mean, oh my goodness. Nasty, rude. Just look at her. I don't want to be greeted with your attitude. I really don't.
Silly, that's all. I mean, it'll come down on you. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. So you're still not interested in?
I have no interest.
Okay. Okay, so what I'll do, can I have a FOIA form?
Do we have FOIA forms, Jen? I think you just write it down. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my computer's down.
I can write it down on a blank sheet and then
Okay.
turn it back in that way.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I guess I'll jot it down on a blank sheet. And we should be good to go after I get my copy. Like I said, man, I obviously have a problem. I do these all over, so sure. I go through this all the time. Yeah, so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Okay.
And look, the man was in that office. So that man did not step foot out of that office when he saw, like, okay, dang, he's going to take it even further. See, if we file complaints on these people when they're acting like buttheads, if we file complaints on these tyrants, then at least they know you cannot just treat everybody like this.
How you doing? So if I can just get a
Everybody have
stamped
rights,
receipt copy
including
of that,
you, even
we're good
including
to go.
y'all in the office. Y'all have rights. We have rights. Everybody have rights. Look at him just sitting over there leaning on the thing.
need to write that down.
Yeah, so I'll call in after the 5 days. The state gives you guys 5 days to get the materials, and
Right.
once you say it's available, I'll come back and pick them up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, oh, you'll come.
Yeah, so I'll call you guys. How you doing?
Look at him. Ew. I bet your wife can't stand you with your little arrogant attitude, you little
See how these people is, man.
rudeness. And then look, there's another man that's working in there. So that lady lied. There's another man that just walked in that
What's his
office.
name? It's okay.
He's the only man that works here. Look, there's a man right there. So that was a lie too. Like I said, that's why I'm not an auditor going into these facilities, because I think that I would probably hit below the belt.
Yeah. And
You
one
know,
last
I
thing,
would
if I can just use this pen right here.
I would be rude,
What's
just
the
as rude,
direct number to this office?
right back to them.
815
815
941
941
3247.
32.
815-941-3247. Let's play it back. Let's play it back. How about that?
Okay, to this office.
815
815
941
941
3247.
3247. All right, appreciate it.
Okay, so again, that number is 815-941-3247. See, that's me. See, this is why I am not an auditor and I cannot go out doing this work, because I think I would get a little ignorant in my brain. My ignorance would come out. My little ignorant brain would come out. And yeah. So again, that number to that office with the little frowny lady in the front, that's rude herself, and the little man that's think he owned the whole facility working for the government, that told James to go buy some new clothes. 815-941-3247. That's the phone number to that office.
Real estate investors, would you be
Oops, sorry,
interested in
guys.
partnering with me and having me and my
That's what I get,
eight-figure
right?
real estate
All right, so we're going to go ahead and end the video. And again, James, we appreciate your work. Tyrant Terminator. I do want to let y'all see the end of his videos. I love this. He just watch it yourself. Show y'all what he does at the end of every video. But yeah, if you want to see the whole video, you want to go over to his channel. Mad respect to James, Tyrant Terminator. But when he goes out of the buildings, when he leaves at the end of his videos, this is what he does.
But they have all type of different. James. I don't really want to give a last name. You didn't have to give yours.
Anything that we can help you with, please let us know.
I definitely appreciate that.
All right.
Definitely so. All right.
That's the first person that I think has been in there with some sense who.
We'll be getting right behind them, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Okay, so here it is. This is my favorite part of
So from
the top. From the top. TTA family. From the top. From the top. All right. So again, if you want to see James's full videos, go to his channel, Tyrant Terminator Audits. And that's James. So big up to James. Shout out to you, my boy. We appreciate your work and standing up for our rights. All right. Let's go ahead and stop sharing. You mean my camera turned off again? Now I don't appreciate this. What? My camera is turned off again. This is the same thing that happened last Tuesday, guys. I don't appreciate that. Man. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why my camera would stop like that. All right, so now the next thing that we're going to do is a little bit different than what was planned. However, there's a situation that's brewing here in Georgia with a gentleman by the name of Law Dixon. Law Dixon is an Uber driver in Central Georgia. Uber driver. And Law Dixon was, the Uber drivers, they film, they record inside of the vehicles and the front of the vehicles, and some of them, I think, yeah, the front of the vehicles and the inside of the vehicles. But they have, the dash cams in their vehicles for their protection. Um, well, let's play what happened, and let's go to, we're gonna move forward on what's going on and all of that. But I just want to play his video that he posted online last week, if I'm not mistaken. I saw it last week, and we're gonna go from there. So let's get to it. Okay, let me find it first. This happened in Warner Robins, Georgia. That's where this happened. His name is, I think, Lawrence Dixon, but I think he goes by Law Dixon on Facebook. So you can stop there and give him, shout out, let him know that we are on his side and we're there to support. If you have any information, if you work in the legal field, and if you have any pointers or anything for him, because he did go to file a complaint, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not sure of where everything is right now. All right, so all right, let's see. I think this man, I think he may have a YouTube channel also. Yeah, he does have a YouTube channel. Or where he posted the video, it was Law Dixon. So no spaces. Let's see if this is the actual video. No, the video I think was longer than, okay, so here it is. You rewind it here. All right, let me share my screen. And this is the reason why I appreciate auditors. This is the reason why I'm giving shout out to the auditors, regardless of your approaches. We're all fighting for the same thing, which is our rights. So, and we're trying, these tyrants have got to go. All right, so let me share my screen. They have to be held accountable. Nobody's perfect, but I mean, you have to be held accountable for your actions. That's just all to it. All right, here we go. Take a look now. So this is his camera inside the car. He's got a passenger, as you can see. And this is an Uber driver, Law Dixon. So the video has been sped up a little bit. Look at his hand. He's got one on the steering wheel. He's got, one hand on the face. He's playing music, all that, blah, blah, blah. So he's at an intersection. Okay. Camera's right on.
So they're watching people running the light too. So they walkie-talkies, letting the cop that's sitting over there know.
Now, notice the passenger and Mr. Dixon, they're at the light having a conversation about, the police presence in the city of Warner Robins. Supposedly the city of Warner Robins, they were having some sort of something, but there was like extra police presence, So they were actually having a conversation about the police officers at the, stoplight, whatever. Okay, there's a light.
Storage systems have space with all your tools and protecting in the garage. Outside, everywhere in between. Go down there in the establishment. Go down there. I mean, for what? For what? Like, what are you doing? Speeding? I ain't going nowhere. Tripping. They is tripping. Turn right, then turn right. Ahora $10 por galón de pintura para interiores Stainmaster Performance. Aún no eres miembro. ¿Qué esperas? Únete hoy gratis y obtén acceso instantáneo a las ofertas de My Lowe's Reward Suite. Programa de lealtad sujeto a términos y condiciones. Detalles en Lowe's.com. Turn right. Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective. A clue. But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too. We thought the problem was our puppy. But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitor. How you doing? And it doesn't. Trooper Deanna with the doorstep patrol. The reason for the stop. Notice when you came up to the red light, you had your phone in your hand. Got your license? I didn't have my phone in my hand. I got a camera in my okay, you got phone there. Did you see the guy standing out by the road? I got a camera in the phone there. Did you see the?
Okay, now I'm sorry, I got to stop that right now. I got to stop it. What the word dismissive? Did you see? The man did not even acknowledge that officer. By the way, okay, so his name is Officer Gustada Deanda, badge number 0120. Did you see how this man was dismissive? Number one, he did not care for what Mr. Dixon had to say. Mr. Dixon said, I got my camera on right here. The man, the officer, Officer Gustada Deanda, he approached the Mr. Dixon. He said, the reason for your stop, because I noticed at the whatever, you had the phone in your hand. As you saw, as I saw, as everybody could see on from his dash cam, that man did not have no phone in his hand at all. At all.
You guys I did not have my phone in my hand. Okay. All right. You still live at 66? I do. All right. Thanks.
Now watch this. Now watch this. Even the passenger is shocked. The passenger's like, you didn't have your phone in your hand? Okay. Now watch this. When I say dismissive and disrespect, this is so dismissive and this is so disrespectful. Watch this.
I know I didn't.
You might have to fast forward a little bit. Look. Okay.
Business and not thinking about podcasting.
Just going to fast forward a little bit.
More Americans listen to podcasts than ever.
So he's back there, doing what he usually is. Police officers usually do. Okay. This is so crazy. People don't believe people when they say, I was not doing this. People just like, oh, you just don't want that ticket. You don't want to pay that fine. Y'all, it happens. It happens. These people, these tyrants. Now, this is what you call tyrant. Because if you mistakenly, let me just say this. If you mistakenly, if as an officer, you can make mistakes, right? Everybody makes mistakes. And if you mistakenly mistook someone's hand maybe, and you thought that was a phone that they had in their hand, that's understandable. But when this person says, I didn't not have my phone, I have a camera right there. As a human being, as a person, as a professional officer, then your mind has to come from where you already have it planted, which is, I'm going to give him a ticket for whatever. You have to come out of that state of mind and be professional and say, okay, he said he has a camera. This man said he was not holding his phone. Right? Now, unless you just are evil and you just determine every time I make a stop, I'm going to give a ticket. That's just me. Then, unless you're ignorant, then, Let's take a keep watching. Zip my lips. It speaks for itself.
All right, you are gonna get a ticket. Any questions? Call this number. Pay it on the website. Sign here. Send you a copy of the citation. I'll
have
you.
my phone in my
Do
yard
you
stripping
know that?
still. Like, y'all
Did
niggas
you see how that officer is completely dismissing what Mr. Dixon has said out of his mouth at this point several times? He has dismissed what he has said. He has dismissed that you are a taxpayer, that you're paying him to service you. He is dismissing that. This man has it in his mind that he's going to give you a ticket for what he wants to give it to you for, and that's what he's going to do. And that's what he acted like an ignorant, big old butt self. How about that?
Yeah, what do I gotta do? Do I gotta sign this?
You can sign it.
Do I have to sign this?
Yes, sir. You have to go to the jail.
Yeah, you sign it or you go to jail. I'm so tired of these Georgia police officers. Like I don't know if I don't know how they're trained. I don't know if they're trained like this, but to be dismissive to somebody what somebody's telling you, and then to just like, do you know that it's a big deal if you tell somebody that they have to either sign something or go to jail? That's a very big deal for the average citizen. Nobody wants to go to jail. So how are you going to say, yeah, you sign it or you go to jail? Like, that's a very big deal. So you're forcing me to sign this because I don't want to go to jail. I got a passenger in the car. Like, have respect, Where's the respect at for the next human, for the next citizen, for the next taxpayer? How about that?
Actually, can you leave it together for me?
No. No, I'm giving it to you just like this. You told me to sign it. This is what I did. Hey, and just walked his little fat butt away. Like, this is why
Try free
so
tax
many
USA
darn
this year to
people,
get the
it's
same.
people in jail. Wait, first of all, before I even put out my 2 cents, how about this? Mr. Lawrence Dixon, Mr. Dixon, thank you, sir, for keeping your composure and handling yourself like you did. And I am sorry that you had to endure such unprofessional person. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. Now, so he received a ticket, and let me tell you the rest of the story. Let me tell y'all what's going on right now. Okay, let me just stop this thing here. So, Mr. Dixon, he took this video, right? He took his little dash cam and he posted it online to show y'all what actually happened with him. What happened? All right, so the Georgia State Patrol, when they saw, okay, this video is getting traction. This video, oh my God, he posted this online. The Georgia State Patrol reached out to Mr. Dixon and they said, "Oh, we're sorry that happened. We're gonna take those tickets and we're gonna throw them out." And that's it. All right, so Mr. Dixon, because he's smart, Mr. Dixon, you are very smart, and I commend you on taking actions further. So Mr. Dixon is currently, from the last I read, he is going through the process of filing a complaint against the officer, which is the first step in every process. So in order for internal affairs, if I'm not mistaken, to get involved with investigating an officer, you have to file. There has to be a complaint first, right? Which is what I was trying to do with the Kimberly Turner female. Anyway, there has to be a complaint first. That's the start of everything. So he is in the process of trying to file a complaint, and I want to see what's going to happen with this officer. And let me just type his name. Matter of fact, let me see if I can create a quick banner also, because yeah, we want to put him on blast. And like I said, I have a little part of my brain can be a little ignorant when it comes to tyrants. So this is a part of my little ignorama coming out, but I don't care right now because this is for my fellow brother, fellow citizen. Let's go ahead and put this officer on blast. Okay, that's his badge number. His name is Gustada Deanda. All right. There we go. All right, so there's his name. This is Georgia State Patrol Officer Gustada Deanda. He is the tyrant of the week. This is who issued this man these tickets. Badge number 0120. Put him on blast. So everybody, now we all can request open records. We all have a right as citizens of requesting an open records. So we can all go and request a file on this officer, Gustada Deanda, badge number 0120. And we can request like the past. I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, I read a little information. I think he graduated from the police academy in 2020, I think. So we can request like the past, maybe what, 3 years of any complaints that he may have on file. And let's look into this man's history. Let's see what this man is all about. Now, the Georgia State Patrol, after seeing how easily this was for this officer, how easily it was for him to be dismissive on what Mr. Dixon was telling him, like I have my camera, I did not have my phone, and how easy it was for him to issue that ticket on holding a cell phone while driving, okay? They should investigate all his cell phone tickets. Matter of fact, all his violation tickets. Everything should be under investigation right now because this shows that he's a tyrant. This shows that he's a tyrant and it's just not fair to the public. How many people have probably had to pay who didn't have a camera, who have had to pay fines because they don't, trying to avoid their license being suspended or whatever, avoid further penalties from this lying ass officer. How about that? So, Officer Gustada Deanda, badge number 0120, we are on your ass. How about that? So, that's how us social media, we're going to use our platforms to make sure that we stand up for these folks who are putting these people on blast, and we're going to put them on blast even more. And we're going to follow up by filing open records request, okay? Because that's a law in the state of Georgia, and we want to know how many complaints have been filed against this man. And yeah, we want to see what is the Georgia State Patrol doing about this behavior? Are they going to retrain him? Are they going to reprimand him? Is he going to go on leave without pay for a certain time frame? What is his punishment? How is he going to learn to not behave this way? That's what we want to know. We want to know, how is Officer Gustada Deanda, badge number 0120, going to know that he is not allowed to treat the public like this, period. Okay, so that's what we want to know. All right, so that's the two things I wanted to cover. I wanted to give a shout out to my man James of Tyrant Terminator Audit. We thank you for your work. Thank you so much. We have mad respect for you. And I wanted to also commend Mr. Law Dixon for keeping your composure, knowing that this man was just blatantly lying on you, and you kept your composure. You stayed, professional with your passenger in the car. Thank you for, that. Thank you for posting this online, putting this officer on blast, and we are here to support you. Let us know what we can do. Well, we are standing behind you, and we're sorry that you had to endure that, young man. Sorry about that. All right, so that's all that we wanted to touch bases on. My camera has gone out again, so you just seeing my little picture. So thank you, TCG fam, for watching and rocking with us tonight. This was our second audit Tuesday, and next week we'll be back again 7 p.m. next Tuesday, and we're gonna have another, shout out to another of our auditors on YouTube. And we're also going to keep up and have a follow up too. We're going to, check into what is going on with this officer Gustavo Deanda and what Mr. Dixon has done. So we're going to also, follow this story and make sure that the state of Georgia does something in regards to what is this man gone through other than throwing the tickets out. Okay. We want more done. We want more done. All right. All right. So I am April. Thank you, TCG fam, for watching tonight. Thank you so much for support. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and comment down below on everything that we've touched and talked about. All right, I'll see you next Tuesday or next time. It may be before then, but for sure, Audit Tuesdays next Tuesday. All right, peace.